Hey, yo, what up, it's Don.
Simile here.
We are the Soul Brothers, back up in it.
Soul Brothers.
We're going to do another top video. We're not going to put this in any order, but these are like the best shoes for a point guard, in our opinion.
They all have their pros and cons. So we'll name them, and you will choose which one is the best for you.
Yeah, so these are like more recent shoes.
Yes. We're trying to do more recent shoes.
Yeah,
you know
we don't want to
saying?
do nothing real old. There's a lot of good point shoes that are kind of just old. You can't really get them anymore. So, you know.
And a lot of you guys kept asking us for this video. So we're like, okay, here's what we think. And here it is.
How many we have?
We have the 2-po, the 6. We
The
have the 6.
Okay, so let's kick it off with what?
Alright, so let's just go from the bottom or
Yeah.
whatever. They're in no particular order, just take that in mind. But number 1 is the Hypershift.
Yeah.
I did not test it.
Yeah,
so.
I tested that shoe. It's for a point guard, you know, especially like a lighter point guard who doesn't really want any impact protection. It's really dope. It's pretty cheap. If you're on a budget, it's one of the cheapest on this list. I think it's around $100, and super court feel. A lot of court feel. Traction is really good, and very responsive.
Yes.
Very responsive. Very light. Very minimal.
Very responsive cushion.
So, and that's, you know, that's kind of what you're looking for if you're a point guard, in our opinion.
They're doing a lot of crosses.
Yeah.
And a lot of these, generally, you need to have good traction.
Yeah.
You know,
Traction's
really,
number one.
Number one, because you're doing a lot of crosses, you're doing a lot of cuts with the shoe, like lateral movements, I mean, you know, stuff like that. So that's why traction is really important, and the traction on the Hypershift is really good.
Yeah.
According to Don.
Yeah. Not the best, but it's really good.
It's really good.
So what's next?
The Kobe 11 and the Kobe 11 EM. Doesn't matter which one. The materials are basically the same. I don't think the Flyknit has anything over the engineered mesh. They're both super nice materials.
You know, I would almost prefer
the EM.
The EM.
Yeah, the Flyknit doesn't even feel that good.
Yeah, it's like really stiff. I mean, it'll break in a little bit, but the EMs are pretty much ready to go out of the box. And overall, the silhouette is really light, really sleek, minimal. Maybe the most court feel in your forefoot of all these shoes.
Yes.
If you really like that.
Yep.
And in the in the Flyknit version,
it has the heel.
It has this heel zoom unit, which is nice.
I don't really feel it too much. You know, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's a no bullshit shoe, just like the Hypershift.
Yeah.
And you feel really light. You know,
really light.
It's not like the D-Rose 7 or anything like that where there's a lot of. It feels like you have a lot on your foot.
Yeah.
Like it's like bulky a little bit. Even though D-Rose is a point guard, you know.
Yeah, but he's a different kind of point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are we calling him? Rubber boy? Noodle boy.
No, Noodle Legs is Curry. Is Steph.
He's Rubber boy.
He's Rubber boy.
He's Rubber boy.
Even which doesn't really make sense because rubber doesn't really break.
But it's very flexible. You know?
It's very flexible. Now we got to come up with a better name. What's a better name for D Rose?
I don't know.
Shouts out to D Rose. He might start murdering it on the Knicks.
On the Knicks.
You never know.
He's supposedly on the best team in the NBA according to him.
According to him.
But okay. Going on to the next shoe, it is the KD9.
That's a shoe you did.
Yeah, that's the shoe I tested, and it's a very good shoe. Not the most responsive shoe, you know, as in like the cushion. You know, traction is really good. Not the best, but it's pretty good. And I just felt like including it in in this list because it feels very minimal. You know, Flyknit's really light. Flyknit is very light. And the traction is pretty decent. The only thing is the cushion. So it depends on what you like. If you're a point guard that likes to have a good amount of impact protection, and likes to have that zoom bag, that bounciness in the cushion, then that's the shoe for you. But if you don't like that kind of feeling, if you just want no bullshit, just like straight up responsiveness like the Hypershift, then you should not get the KD9s. But I feel like it was good on this list because it feels light on my foot.
Right.
Okay. Next is the Kyrie 2, and we're putting it on this list is because you can still get it.
And it's maybe the best traction on the list.
Yes.
The Kobe 11 EM is also really good. Well, any Kobe 11 with a solid outsole is really good also.
Yep.
But yeah, that shoe is, you know, the only thing really special about it is the traction and outsole. Now, a lot of people may not like that it's almost kind of rounded and you almost feel kind of off balance. But once I got used to it, I really, really liked it.
Yep.
You know, and you feel really, you just feel like doing some Kyrie shit. You know what I mean? You just feel like it.
Yeah, dude.
Even if you can't do it. I mean, you just do some type of spin or behind the back through the legs, you know.
It's an amazing shoe.
Yeah.
Very responsive also. Keep that in mind. But the impact protection is not good.
No.
So just keep that in mind because your legs are going to hurt if you play in those a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why I can't play in it anymore. Even though, okay, you guys are asking me why I don't like the Kyrie 2s anymore because I used to really like them. It's because I can't play in it for a long time, and if I do, my legs start hurting.
Yeah.
You know? So, but it's a nice shoe if I just want to like play a little bit. Moving on to the next shoe is the Curry 2. It is an older shoe, of course, but it's still one of our favorite shoes of all time.
Yeah.
And
also,
you can still buy it.
You know, maybe top 3 traction on this list.
Yes.
Top 3 traction of a long time.
Do not get the translucent though.
No.
Just get the solid rubber.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very responsive cushion. You get a minimal impact protection. I think it's better than like the Kyrie 2s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's a little bit softer. The upper is really nice and really thin. Even though it is a mid.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's a mid/high top, you still feel if you don't have an ankle brace on, it doesn't really feel like a lot on your foot. You know, it feels super light on the foot. So that's why it is on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
We're also going to put in there the Crazy Explosive.
Yes.
Okay, the Crazy Explosive, it may be the best one on the list.
I think it is the lightest feeling shoe on this list. Even though it's not the lightest shoe per se, but
I don't know, the Kobe 11 EM feels crazy light to me, and so does the Curry 2. But this one's up there also.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the lightest by weight.
But it
we
feels
know that.
super light.
But it feels super light because the fit is so on point.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel bulky.
And it doesn't feel bulky.
Yeah.
It's a very, very comfortable fit. Now, there is boost under there, which is kind of mushy at times, but they just did it right. You know, the forefoot, you still get a ton of response. Now, if you're a point guard that's looking for some impact protection, it's the best shoe on the list, hands down. The traction is not the best on this list.
No.
It's beaten out by a lot of these other shoes, but it's adequate. Yeah, it's still good. You'll pick up a little bit of dust. The durability on the outsole is not great either.
Yep.
Starts to fray. Do not play in these outdoors.
No.
No.
And
it's also not the cheapest shoe, but it's kind of, you know,
you can get it for $100 right now on Adidas.com.
Yeah, it's on sale.
So cop it.
Yeah.
But anyways,
but real quick, you know, just to break it down, I would probably my top 3 in this list. These are all great shoes, but top 3 in this list, it's probably the same. Is in no particular order: Curry 2, Crazy Explosive, Kobe 11, EM. What about you? You probably have the KD in
and
there.
the KDs.
Yeah.
I think the KDs are a little bit better for me.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe.
I have not tried the
KD9
KD9, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's our picks for the top shoes for points.
So there you go, PGs. Get out there, get one of these on your feet, and control the court. Keep your head up. And
another one that's good are the Timberlands.
Yeah.
Very light on the foot. You know, the traction's amazing.
Yeah, and we didn't put the Air Monarchs in the list because we felt that went without saying.
Yeah. You guys already know.
Yeah, we don't really talk about those much anymore because it's just people get sick and tired of hearing about.
We did
how
do
the
the
best
freaking Air Monarchs and the Timberlands for Does Basketball.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to watch that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's the list. Hope we helped you guys out, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Later.
Peace.